So jumping straight into everything, I'm going to go in and moisturize and prime my face. Today I'm going to use Wonderlush. You guys know I have been loving this recently. This is a collaboration that Ofer did with Kim Tai. So I'm going to pop this baby open and I'm going to take my knuckle because I do have acrylics and I don't want it to get underneath my nails. Then with like the tips of my fingers, I'm just going to rub this in. So what I really love about this moisturizer is the more you kind of work it into the skin, it starts to become a little bit tacky, which is really awesome because it's really going to hold my makeup together. So to further prime, you guys don't have to do this step, but I like to be like, yeah, no, a little bit extra. So I have this NYX Pore Filler Primer. Ooh, it kind of farted. Did you guys hear that? I'm just going to stick that baby right here. Speaking of priming, I'm going to prime my eyes. I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Everybody was raving about this concealer for so long, and I was like, ugh, I need to go pick it up. So I finally picked it up. I'm going to use this one in the shade medium. It is the same shade as my skin tone, so I'm thinking I want to pick up a lighter one so that way I can highlight with it. But for now, I'm going to use this to prime my eyelids. So I just got these brushes in the mail. These are by Brushcraft, which create artiste brushes. This one's the Oval 3, so I'm actually going to use this to blend out that concealer. This is so different for me. Obviously, the palette I'm going to be using today is this guy right here. This is the Sweet Peach palette by Too Faced. I'm going to take a little bit of the Peaches and Cream shade into my crease using a Morphe M433 brush. And I'm just going to set my crease with it, rocking it back and forth. Now that I have that shade blended all up in my crease, I'm going to go in with some Scotch tape. I'm going to take this and I'm going to place this on the very outer edge of my eyelid. I'm doing this because I want a really intense, kind of like sharp edge. The next shade I'm going to go in with is the shade called Puree, which is this really pretty chocolatey brown. And I'm going to take that on a Morphe M501 brush, which is this fluffy brush right here. Typically meant for highlighting, but I've really been loving it in my crease to kind of like blend out and smoke out colors. Now that I have that shade blended all up in the crease, I'm gonna go in with this guy, which is the Morphe M433. And I'm gonna pick up that same shade in Puree, and I'm really going to pack it on this outer edge right here, creating a really intense kind of like sharp edge. Y'all, these shadows blend out like a dream. Like it's almost unreal. The next shade I want to go into is this guy right here. This one is in the shade Summer Yum. It's this really pretty rustic shade. I'm just gonna blend a little bit of Summer Yum into Puree by just holding my brush and going back and forth. Just like that. Now, I really want the inner 1/3 to pop out. So to do that, I think I'm going to use this waterproof cream color by Anastasia, which looks hella dried out, but I'm going to add some drops to it, and I'm just going to place it in the very inner 1/3 of my eyelid to act as a base. Now that that's done, I'm gonna go in with the shade called Just Peachy, which is a gorgeous peachy tone, kind of like iridescent shade, and I'm gonna pop that directly over top. So I think I'm going to go in with eyeliner right now. I'm gonna use this. This is the Tarte eyeliner, and the brush I'm gonna use to apply my eyeliner is this one. This is the Anastasia number 3 brush. So gonna do that real quick. I'm not used to using this Tarte gel liner, but my mom swears by this stuff. Like, she tells me all the time how creamy it is and how easy it is to, you know, just whoop, her eyeliner. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a go. In order to do this, I'm gonna need to get like super close to this mirror. I'm sorry, no, I don't think I'm feeling this brush at all. At all. This is not going how I planned. Mom, no. Say hello to my little friend. I need to go back in with this guy because, y'all, look at my liner. Look at it. I'm gonna take a little bit of the Shape Tape And I'm gonna place this baby right up in this area because I'm going to use it to clean up my eyeliner. The brush I'm gonna use to sharpen up that edge is this one. This is one of those brush craft brushes, and this one is the Linear One brush. So I'm just going to take a little bit of concealer onto that brush and just like slide that beach. Now that the edges are super sharp, I'm gonna go in with the Oval 3 and then just further blend this under my eyes. These brushes are a little bit different, I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna fake the funk. A little bit different, but I can dig it. I like it. I like it a lot. Then going right back into the shade called Puree, I'm really just going to try to deepen up this area right here now that we have liner. So I'm gonna focus it right here. This is creating depth and dimension. Perfect. Now the next thing I'm gonna do is tightline. I'm gonna use this Marc Jacobs eyeliner pencil. I have no idea what it is called. Oh, it is the Highliner Gel Crayon. And this is what the bad boy looks like. I got this from Sephora because everybody on YouTube was raving about it for a very good reason. This stuff is the tits. So I'm just gonna take this and just pop it right up in here. That is done. Then for mascara, I'm gonna use a little bit of the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot Mascara. So I went ahead and popped on some lashes. These are the Vegas Nail Lashes. I have the exact style number linked down below, as I will with everything I use in this video. So moving on, I'm now going to color correct my face because as you can see all up in this area, I have like some breakouts and just redness. So to cover that up, I like to use this guy. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover Color Correcting Kit. So I'm gonna take this green shade right here in the palette and I'm just gonna pop this all over the areas of my face that need a little bit more attention. Moving on, I'm going to jump into foundation. The foundation I'm going to use is this guy. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear, and I am in the shade 3W1 Tawny. The brush I'm going to use today is an oval brush. I've never ever blended out my foundation with an oval brush, so I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm going to spray a little bit of spray on it and just going to blend this guy. The bristles on this brush are so freaking soft. Guys, look how smooth it blended out that foundation. Damn, Daniel. I'm gonna move this back a little bit. And I'm gonna get all up in this area. I feel like this is great, especially to blend out foundation like around the brows. You guys, I am freaking shook. I'm so shook. Now moving on, I'm gonna go in with concealer. Obviously, I'm gonna use the Tarte Shape Tape and I'm going to put this directly underneath my eyes. To blend out that concealer, I'm gonna use this sponge right here. This is the Tarte Quickie Sponge. And the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with a little bit of powder from Laura herself. And I'm just going to take my sponge and just dip that thing up in there without making a mess, because clearly I get it all over my hands. But y'all do that without making a mess. And I'm gonna bake a little bit. I'm going to take the purple shade called Delectable, and I'm going to pop this directly on my lower lash line with a flat divider brush by Sigma. Now, I mean, if you're asking me, I don't really think that purple shades are Too Faced's strong point, just because they never come out super opaque. They do kind of go on a little bit patchy, so just be patient when working this underneath the lash line. I feel like I really need to clean up underneath my eyes because it is looking a little bit dark, so I'm gonna take that Laura powder up in this area to just brighten it up, because like I said, that purple had a shit ton of fallout. To really darken and deepen up the look, I'm gonna go right back into that Marc Jacobs liner and line the inner rim of my waterline. Cool. So now to add a little bit of glitter shimmer shimmer to the look, I'm gonna go in with this glitter liner by Urban Decay. This is in Midnight Cowboy, and I'm gonna drag this alongside my wing. Then I'm gonna also take a little bit of this and pop it in the very inner corner. So I kind of feel like the inner corner needs a little bit something extra. So I'm gonna go in with a shade called Nectar from the Sweet Peach palette, and also pop that in the very inner corner, right there. Now to finish off the eyes, I'm just going to pop a little bit of mascara on my lower lashes. Now that the eyes are finally done, I'm gonna bronze up my skin a little bit. The bronzer I'm gonna use today is this one right here. This one is NARS Laguna, and I'm going to apply it with the Morphe M527 brush. So I'm just going to take this and go in big motions. And then I'm also gonna take this up on my temples. To highlight today, I'm going to use the highlight in the Sweet Peach Glow palette on a Morphe M510 brush. And I'm just going to pop this on the highest point of my cheekbone. Smells so much like peaches, I can't even get over it. And then I'm going to pop it on the tip of my nose and also the bridge of my nose. For blush today, I'm gonna go in with this little baby. This is the Pop-It Peach blush, which I am so excited to use. Just like peep the packaging. Can we talk about it for a second? And it has a mirror. Like, this is such a good quality blush. So I'm gonna pop a little bit of this onto the apples of my cheeks and smile. I really love this because it has a little bit of an iridescence to it. NARS Laguna. You got some competition. I'm gonna use this lip liner right here. This is Boldly Bare by MAC. And I'm going to line my lips and slightly fill them in. Then I'm gonna go in with a little bit of peach slice. With that being said, I don't have anything else to say except I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, I'll be sure to catch you guys all in the next one. Deuces.